It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. The Celtics win the tap. Walker to Hayward. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
And scores. Great body control on the step through.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Harden. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Harden. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Not that time. Harden into the front court. Leads just a point. To Durant. To Harden. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Celtics have it. Cash is in for 2.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Harden in possession. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 seconds to shoot. Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down. To Jaylen Brown. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep right corner. To Marcus Smart. From long range, Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. James Harden trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. He'll let one fly from half court. First quarter in the books. The Celtics have the lead. On to the second quarter. quarter. Neither team seized control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
It's good, and one.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The drive, right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation to Dinwiddie. For three, tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Goes to the right side. And scores.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent middle
Walker to Hayward.
Substitutions, Boston.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The score 12-8. And the finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Hayward. Has a look. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 2 for 2 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's in the hands of Harden. To Dinwiddie. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game.
Harden to Irving.
7, Kevin Durant.
To Durant. Irving. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Walker. That's good D. Shot no good. Irving into the front court. 14-10 the score. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket and scores.
2 points.
Ball's controlled by Boston. And a whistle.
And you can't lunge like that.
Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul. The Nets are now serving a penalty.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Nets have the lead.
Thanks for...
all set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Irving. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. Shot for James Harden. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Irving. And a pass stolen by Boston. Pass to the rim, and a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Irving to Harden. Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Kyrie Irving. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Boston with the basketball. Walker to Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. To Hayward. Short jumper stays out. Harden in possession. Lead stands at 7. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Hayward. Court Hayward, that's how it's done. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Jason Tatum tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Nice pass to get things going. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Up 5. The drive, right to the basket. Kyrie Irving looking good, 4 for 5.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To the rim, lays it up and in. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up with the Nets in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jaylen Brown at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Kyrie across the timeline. Two-point advantage. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Enes Kanter sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward. Oh, emphatic slam.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Harden with it up top. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Walker with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Walker. DeAndre Jordan.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Irving to Jordan. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. James Harden. He's 3 for 7.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Jared Allen sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
36, Marcus Smart.
Hayward.
Stepping in for Brooklyn, number 7, Kevin Durant.
To Marcus Smart. Lets it fly from long range. Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Gets to the basket. But it's no good. To Kemba Walker. Here's a chance from long range. Not going down here. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Kyrie Irving with that shot. He's 5 for 8.
How on earth are you going to let someone go coast to coast in a tight game like this?
To Marcus Smart. Fine to shoot. To Walker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving to Harden. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Play is stopped. Timeout, Boston. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3.
Think you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's
The
game.
opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
On the team website, one lucky winner will have a chance to
Hayward.
receive $500.
Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one by 3.